Chicago home sales are still on the rise, but there's a twist. Also, the city announces the next round of winners as part of its Invest Southwest initiative. And Chicago area Disney stores are closing, but could they move to infinity and beyond? Here to go behind the headlines is Crain's Chicago business editor, Ann Dwyer. Ann, great to see you as always. So Chicago continuing its hot streak in the housing market, sales up 17% over last month, but it appears that the city is doing much better than the suburbs. What accounts for this discrepancy?
Well, the burbs really seem to have hit perhaps a price wall, Paris. We did see sales slow down abruptly in July. That was compared to July of 2020, where things were still red hot. Now, in June in the suburbs, we saw a rise of transactions of 35%. Now, the July slowdown isn't necessarily a sign that the market is permanently sagging. Any comparison to 2020 is difficult for a myriad of reasons, but one of them is July 2020, we saw a lot of closed transactions from the early phase of the COVID boom. So year over year, the comparisons are tough. We'll be watching for August numbers. Meanwhile, here in the city, prices are still on a tear and sales are still going like hotcakes, despite all the hand-wringing about the city no longer being attractive. Right.
More evidence to counter this notion that people are moving out of the city. And as you saw, the census showed that the city actually gained population over the last 10 years. We've talked about this next issue on our show a lot, Mayor Lightfoot and the Invest Southwest initiative, the public grants for some projects in South and West Side neighborhoods. So there's a new round of winners announced today. Tell us who they are.
Well, there are 4 different sites on mostly city-owned properties in New City, Bronzeville, North Lawndale, and South Chicago, Paris. And City Hall expects that these projects in total could create about 700 construction jobs and as many as 300 permanent jobs. Now, all of them are basically a mix of different elements with affordable housing, apartments, some townhomes thrown in. But what's also interesting about these is that each of them has a commercial component of some sort, be it retail space, business hubs, areas for arts and youth programming, technology services, etc. So I think that in each case, City Hall is really trying to promote these as sort of lifestyle hubs that aren't just places where people go for to sleep at night, but also can build businesses and create neighborhoods.
So work, live, and play, very important in these developments. And lastly, Chicago area Disney stores are closing. Do we know which ones and what's going to happen to the Mag Mile?
Well, what's going to happen to the Mag Mile is a big question.
That's a big question. We could take the whole show talking about.
Time to speculate on.
Yeah.
But we do know that they're going to take a big hit on North Michigan Avenue because that location at 717 North Michigan has been a real draw for many, many years. But that location is closing, along with one spot that's already closed at Chicago Ridge Mall and several others at Woodfield Mall and at an outlet mall in Aurora that are going to close by September 15th. This is all part of a retail reshuffling going on at Disney. Even while they're looking at downsizing their actual brick and mortar presence in locations like these, they are at the same time looking at ramping up about 100 Disney stores at Target locations throughout the nation. So you'll still be able to buy your Disney merchandise nearby. It's just that the company won't be carrying so much of the load for real estate and labor as they did with these standalone stores.
Interesting. So when you walk into a Target, you'll be able to look at some Disney merchandise now.
That's it.
All right. Ann Dwyer, thank you as always.
Thank you, Paris.